Alright guys, what's going on? I've got some requests to do a how-to video on how I built my big snowman. Now, I assume he's probably about 12 foot tall. Those are 20 foot trees that I got. And that's 10 foot to the top of right there. So, I'm gonna guess 12 foot. I didn't measure it exact, but close enough, right? Basically, he's made out of 3/4 inch electrical EMT conduit and 1.5 inch PVC, which has been painted black. And that's what holds them up. Yeah, 600 M5 LEDs and 5 good old-fashioned C9 bulbs. It's actually the 10-foot mega tree that was over here. I think it was that over in that area last year. I used that for that since I had that pole laying around. So what I did was, to get it in the ground, I slipped it over 3 pieces of rebar because it's just plastic. It's not going to sink into the ground like a metal pole would, like the mega trees are made out of. So it's just slipped right over that. And to hold them up, I believe this is 16 or 20 gauge wire. And it's just at the top, it's twisted over some hooks. You can see the hooks sticking out from the mega tree, which I didn't even bother to take out. So essentially, it's 3 circles. Back up a little bit here, you can see it's 3 circles. And the bottom one is 2 10-foot pieces. Center one is a 1.5 pieces, meaning a 10-foot piece and a 5-foot piece, and the top is just 1 10-foot piece bent in a circle, which bending the top was very sketchy, I must say. What I do like about the electrical EMT conduit, it has the built-in couplers, which are screwed together because of the design of how I designed it. The arms, I believe, are just 5-foot pieces. What I did was, I put the first piece on, and the lights do need some adjustment here. First piece is on, they're screwed into the center right here. Look at that, you can see the screw right there. Sorry for the poor lighting choice today, but it's just screwed on there. So I went ahead and did that one first. And then I did the top one first. I laid it out on the ground before I screwed anything together. See, okay, do I like this, how it looks? You can draw it out however you want. And then I went ahead and placed the other 2. I marked on the pipe where they needed to go. So then I just screwed those over. Now, this was before I had the arms and mouth and eyes actually figured out. What I did for the arms, I thought, okay, I'll find an angle that I like. I did one and then measured up. Same, you know, at the top there where they come, they end. They're both pretty close to being even. And then actually that metal piece is a brace for the head actually. And then I just thought, you know, that'll work for the eyes. The nose is a little, like 3/4 of the way between the mouth and the eyes. So that's what I did there. And the mouth is actually a part of a bottom of a tomato cage that I cut out, and I bent it and zip tied it to there, and then zip tied the lights on it, which was a last minute deal. And other than that, the lights are just zip tied. They were 2 225 count rolls of it that I got at Lowe's. It was like $46 for lights. I already had the C9s. And then the pipe, you know, wasn't that much. So you can build these probably for $70 with tax, depending on what they're like. That included, I buy the 100-foot rolls of the wire since it's cheap. I actually use it for all my mega trees as well. But it works really good. And then there's just tent stakes I got for like 50 cents at Walmart. I would suggest any higher than this, you get something that screws in the ground. Or for those trees, I used, I believe they ended up being 2-foot pieces of rebar. So that's basically how I built it. Everything is just screwed together. Also where these meet right here. Actually, screws were a little longer than what I needed, so it's kind of dangerous to work around, but hey. So stood him up and he looks really good. So let me know if you have any questions or comments for how I built this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.